President Trump has given a new commission 90 days to come up with ideas to address the deadliest drug crisis in American history. More than 52,000 people have died of a drug overdose in 2015, mostly from heroin or other opioids. The acting head of Drug Enforcement Administration spoke only with CBS This Morning about his plans to help the White House tackle the epidemic. Tony Dokoupil's in Louisville, Kentucky, where he got a firsthand look at the desperate fight to save lives right now. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Deaths from opioid overdoses have more than quadrupled since 1999, and that's made ambulances like this one very, very busy. Some of the most severe devastation has been right here in Kentucky, and paramedics who used to go days without a single overdose are now lucky if they go just a few hours.
Paramedic Mary Taylor rushes to as many as 25 drug overdoses in a single day.
And do you think it's peaked?
I don't know. I mean, it couldn't get much worse.
But on this day, an overdose came to her. Taylor joined a team trying to revive a young man driven to this hospital in the back of a green sedan.
Hey, coming alive. Hey, come on, man. We saved your life. Come on out and get in the car.
The patient arrived unconscious and barely breathing, but just minutes later, he walked out on his own.
Oh, that's him.
That's him.
Hey, buddy.
That's him.
Come on, let me talk to you for a second. What just happened?
What happened was a rescue. Paramedics, sensing a heroin overdose, gave the man naloxone, a drug that stops the effects of opioids.
I don't think we're ever going to arrest or enforce or prosecute our way out of most social ills.
DEA Administrator Chuck Rosenberg blames the epidemic's rising toll on a change in use. While deaths from painkillers have plateaued at about 17,500 a year, deaths from substitutes like heroin and potent synthetic opioids have surged to 22,500.
I got to tell you, it scares the hell out of me. These things can be lethal, believe it or not, to the touch.
In another era, the DEA would have responded with force alone. But in late 2015, Rosenberg launched the 360-degree strategy that blends traditional police work with public education.
Changing behavior is tough, but we have to keep at it. We have to talk to middle and high school kids, and we just have to be relentless about it.
Louisville is one of the program's pilot cities.
It really affects all parts of the city, all socioeconomic classes, all races.
Jim Scott is the agent in charge of the DEA's Louisville office.
Have you seen a reduction in overdoses since the program began?
No, we haven't. No, the numbers have actually increased.
In a single 4-day stretch in February, 151 overdoses rocked the city.
It hurts. Yes, it hurts, because they're not just spikes, they're people.
Near the end of another day in Louisville, Mary Taylor would welcome relief, but she's guarded about President Trump's chances of providing it.
Good luck. We're all looking for a way to do it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Now, the DEA believes it has slowed the opioid crisis, if not stopped it. President Trump, meanwhile, has repeatedly promised to do even more, but so far his administration is short on specifics, and critics fear that this new commission to study the problem is just more talk. Alex?
Wow. Tony, thanks. That is a staggering number of deaths from this.
No, listen, they're calling it the deadliest drug crisis in American history. Drug enforcement officials, health officials have been talking about this for quite a while now, but I don't think the public really realizes
it is a crisis.
How serious this is.